Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Livewire TV. I am your host, Rohini from Livewire Media. We do corporate videography and video marketing. Livewire TV is the place where we like to talk all about business strategies, marketing, and mindset to take your business to that next level. So each week, I interview a guest who's an absolute expert, legend in their space, and the ultimate idea being that they help you to get to the next level in your business or your mindset. So this week, I'm super excited to bring on my next guest, Ali. Ali, welcome to Livewire TV.
Thank you, Rohini. Thank you for having me. Yeah.
So Ali is an absolute legend. He has got an incredible and inspiring backstory to share with you all tonight, from going from being homeless to a job that he didn't really enjoy that much to creating time and financial freedom, which is the dream for a lot of people. His mindset is on another level. He knows things financially that most people just are not aware of today. And I'm super excited to bring him on in particular because in this day and age, we all want to learn how to make more money. We all want to learn how to have more time for ourselves as
Everybody
well.
wants
Create
money.
more, create more awesome memories. But Ali is living the dream. He has done that. And what's even more special is he's helping other people to do that as well for their own lives. Ali, welcome to Livewire TV. How are you doing today?
Thank you very much, Rohini. Thank you. Awesome, man. Since Monday, I've been semi-retired. So since Monday, I've been going to different beaches and taking my kids out. Yeah.
So, guys, if you have any questions for Ali, drop them in the comment section below. Also, we are broadcasting live across Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube, and I would love to know, where in the world are you watching from today? Leave a comment below. So, Ali, I want to start with your backstory. So, tell us about your kind of career history and your background.
Well, before I tell you that, I want to tell you, what I do at the moment.
Yeah.
There are many people, they are stuck at the fork of their life. They don't know where they have to go. They find very difficult to make decisions. I just want to tell them this: they are not alone. I meet many people who they have this problem, especially since I've been on Clubhouse on many stages I've been speaking. There are many of them. You have two choices: or continue being lost, continue your own path and be lost, or come through my door, which is Mind to Wealth, and I help you to find the way where to go, improve your relationship with money. Help you to make more money, teach you the skill. It's a skill. It's a science behind making money.
Mm.
I've done it myself. I know this path like the back of my hand. I've been through it myself. As you said, from being homeless, I came to United Kingdom in 2002, with $20 in my pocket, right? And my
Wow.
landlord straight away made us homeless because, he found out my wife is married to me. He told she's single then, gave the house. So we became immediately homeless, and I couldn't get no benefit in this country as, being here with marriage visa. So I had to go
Mhm.
and find a job for 2 weeks. I had no help, no nothing. I got tired of sleeping outside, so I decided I have to change it, and I had no roof over my head. So if I done it for myself, I can do it for other people. Now I have a portfolio of multi-million pound for myself, which I manage it, and we run education for finance. We teach people about investing in
Mm.
different market, in crypto, in gold, in oil, even in property, in anything. Investing. When you learn how to invest, you can invest in anything. But we teach them different risk. So how much risk they are taking.
Mm.
Also, we have the Mind to Wealth, which I realize is useless letting people in, come and start learning about money before they know what they want. Because if you don't know what you want, you come to the course because you don't have a very strong why, you are not going to become successful in it. So that's why we have the Mind to Wealth to make sure this is what you want. And if you want, then we let you come in and we let you learn about the finance and how you can make more money. Some people, their why they think is money, but it's actually something else.
Mm.
So I done it for myself. I love to do it for other people.
What was your main driving factor?
My main driving factor, Ruhini, I wanted to be the first millionaire in my family.
Mm.
And I wanted to show them it's possible to change the generation. It's possible from all my family members, or I respect them a lot, or all of them they are uh, university lecturer, or
Yeah.
they're all educated. Like I'm the less educated one. I've got 2 degree and I've got master degree, and I'm the like less educated one in university. And I wanted to make it a different, because they spend a lot of time going to university, teaching other people, but none of them they actually became financially free at the end of it.
Mm.
My dad was an insurance manager going to work. He had a very good job. Basically, I don't know if you read the Rich Dad Poor Dad book. You're
Yeah.
literally looking at the live one. I'm live in front of you. So I had to look at my dad going to work, official work, getting paid every month, and looking at my friend dad who was getting more richer and richer every day. You know?
Yeah. So you really looked at the people that you were hanging around with, and you looked
Yeah.
at their mindset and what they were doing with their lives, and
Well, I'm a people observer, Rohini. I look at
yeah,
people and then I look at the end result, right? If I like your end result, I copy you. I do exactly what you done, right?
yeah,
So I looked at somebody at the age of 65. They just retired. Their retirement got blocked. They are not getting paid nothing. They are every day running around trying to fill in form, trying to get benefit. Government refused to give them. They tell them, look,
mm,
you should have sorted your finances before you got old. I got scared. I don't want to have that kind of life,
mm,
you know and then I looked at somebody who is getting older, and then he doesn't have to be worried. He's going on holiday, he's enjoying himself. Then I started doing research in these people. What's the difference? That one spent his time wasting his time actually doing
yeah,
a job which he never earned enough in it, and he never thought about investing. He literally lived in a day-to-day life, and that's a result of it. And then I looked at somebody who's financially free at the age of old age. He's enjoying himself and he's doing whatever he wants. And I realized he worked sometime very hard. He
mm.
made some money. He invested money, and now he's enjoying it. And to be honest, I didn't want to be homeless again, as I was homeless
Nobody
in
does.
2002, and I didn't want to be homeless at the age of 60 or 65. And I
Yeah,
promised myself in 2002 I'm never gonna be struggle financially anymore. And I used to hate money, but I don't know if you know or no, but in 2010 when I had my bike accident, I started to travel. I started to meet lots of religion leaders. I met Muslim religion leaders, Sadhguru,
mm,
I met Dr. Zakia. I met so many different religion leaders to find out what happened to me, because I was given a second chance. I had an outside body experience.
hmm,
And before that, I was very depressed. I was blaming everybody for my mom, my dad. Always I had to argue with my dad, thinking like, why my dad didn't give me, enough money, why he didn't give me more money. But when
mm.
I done that research and I read over 125 books after university,
Wow.
so I been educating myself, working on my head, because Tony Robbins says before you get rich in your pocket, you gotta get rich in your head. So in that time, I realized it's not them. I'm blaming the wrong people. I am the blame. I have to take responsibility, and I
Yeah,
need to change myself. If I want to be rich, I can be rich, but I've got to learn how to be rich. There's a
yeah.
science behind it.
And
So
on that note as well, people tend to think of being rich as just financially rich. But I've learned
no,
that
no, no,
it's
always
more
rich.
than just that.
Personal.
It's mindset, it's your
Yeah.
well-being. Wealth doesn't just end with your finances, it's
So how
having an
come so
abundant
many rich people they go and
life.
kill themselves? Why do you think so many rich people go and kill themselves? Because they get rich in their pocket first. They don't get rich in their mind. Then they
Yeah.
don't know how to cope with it, right? So that was very important. I used to hate money. I used to think like, if I become rich, everybody's gonna hate me. People gonna hate me. My sister's gonna hate me. That was a blockage on my way. And also, my mom keep telling me, you gotta be making 25,000 pounds a year. So literally, from my childhood, my mom already put the limit on how much I can make. And it turned
How did you break out of that mindset? Because you've lived the majority of your life with
out.
this tunnel vision of, or this box, if you like, of who you are and what your limitations are. How did you break out of that?
Well, it started from when I met Nino, the monk, and I wrote it inside my book. My book was supposed to come out last few weeks, but we had an issue with the editor, so we're gonna be working on it, and it's gonna come out soon. And
Yeah,
I explain all this in my book. I went to become a monk, after I nearly lost my life. I said, I don't want to make money. I want to just go and become a monk, and just devote my life to help other people.
yeah.
But when I went there, he said to me, sit down for half a day and do meditation. After half an hour, I was bored. I said to him, I can't sit down here half a day, do meditation, and just reflect. I've got nothing to reflect on. So I can't do this. He sat there and he done some coaching with me. And
Mm,
he said to me, Ali, you are really good at making money. Why are you sitting here? You want to become a monk. Your vibration, your energy, you was born to play this part in the jigsaw to make more money. I said,
mm,
but if I make money, people gonna hate me. You know, I'm really scared to make money. He said, why do you look at it this way? Why don't you look at it this way? You are good at making money. You go and make more money. Then you can give the money to me. I'm a monk. I know how to help people. I know how to
Yeah.
heal people, right? I can use that money and I can go and feed homeless people. I can go and impact the world. I can impact the world more bigger because I have more money.
Yeah.
Suddenly that clicked in my head. Oh my God, you can be rich, but also you can impact the world. You don't need to be monk to impact the world. And if I have money, instead of I go to homeless center, I used to go to homeless center. You remember? I used to spend with Mo, with the Mo. I used to
Mhm.
spend there, every Sunday, Monday. I used to be there, spending my time. But then I realized if I can make money and I can pay a wages for somebody to go and do that job, why not? You
Mm.
know. And literally during this lockdown, I managed to feed over 700 families,
Wow.
sending food packages to them, helping homeless people, helping many charities. More money I make, more charities I help, more
Mm.
people they can enjoy my earnings. So that actually motivated me. Now I love money. I love making money, you know.
What
So
does it
more,
realistically take to make more money? Because you've made your fortunes in forex and teaching other
not just
people.
forex. No, I didn't make it just in forex. Uh,
Yeah.
I put
You've
money inside
diversified.
idos. I started with forex, but I made money. I made 53,000 pounds in one day in forex, but also I have turned 284 pounds to 280,000 pounds in IDOs, which are very
Okay.
risky project, and they are in crypto market. So, but to be able to do that is like you asking Usain Bolt, how did you make your 105 million pound? He's gonna say to you in 105 seconds. But
Mm.
then he really worked 22 years to be able to perform in that few seconds. So I've been working on this and learning all this knowledge for the last 10 years, really reading all these books and attending all these courses and everything to know how to make 208,000 pounds within 24 hours, and
So
then
you
move that
you
money.
know how to calculate your risk.
Yes, staying safe. There are many people, they go in the market because they enter with that knowledge, they press
Yeah.
the button, they lose money. I'm one of those people. I make sure I'm really good at it before I go into something. You need to know the rule of the game. How can you
Mm.
go in the game and start playing the game without knowing the rules? It's like you say, okay, I'm gonna come to Olympic, but I don't know the rules of the Olympic. But let me just be a boxer in Olympic. You're gonna
Yeah.
get beaten up. You
Yeah.
gotta
No,
just
like people get like they like the idea of making lots of money, but then when it
yeah.
comes to the action of doing it, it's
Nobody wants to do,
like
do the
there's lots
learning.
of blockages that kind of come in the way of it. I
Yeah.
mean, is forex a safe industry to invest in?
Forex is not investment. Forex is a job. That's a mistake everybody make. Forex, you have to sit in front of, is a money market, right? So
Mm.
you buy yen, you exchange it with dollar, and then the difference is yours. You make some money. That's a job. But when you made the money from the job, and you can have a job anywhere. You can have job in what your job is, right? So you
Mm.
can be earning money from anywhere. Now the difference is here. When I get that money from forex, I invest it in a stock market. Now,
Right.
because of my expertise, I can invest in a shorter time frame, and I can invest in more better stocks, and that goes up, continue goes up, and it help my money to grow more. Now, I'm
Yeah.
earning from forex, I'm earning from IDOs. I pull the money inside the stock market. It's growing from that way. I'm making from this way. Also, I'm teaching it, so money comes from everywhere, and then
Mm.
all of it goes to the stock market, and it keeps growing and growing. You won't
How
become
can how
financially
can you
free
tell
if
what's a
you only
safe
earning money.
or a good stock to invest in? Now, I understand that that's kind of like saying how long is a piece of string because each individual investor they have their own preferences and they need to calculate their own risk on an
What was the
individual
question? Did you say
basis.
how long it takes?
Yeah, how can you calculate what is a safe investment for yourself?
Uh, it takes me about 7 minutes,
Wow.
but I can't explain it to you in 7 minutes because
Yeah.
I know what I'm looking for. So basically, I teach a 1 year course,
Yeah.
and 14 days every month they have to attend live sessions. They have videos, and the 14 live sessions is from morning 10 o'clock to
Yeah.
4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I have to teach them how to it's like driving. I have to teach them how to find a biting point, how to find this, how to do that, and then I can take them to a roundabout,
Yeah.
right? But now, me as an experienced driver, it takes me 7 minutes. I know how to get to Rohini, so I get to you. I don't need to practice my clutch control or anything, right?
You teach people how to do exactly what you do.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I've seen your course as well. It is absolutely brilliant. Definitely be signing up to it as well.
We got
And
many 5-star reviews, and we got many video reviews from people. You
yeah,
think if these people they wasn't happy, they would give us a video review? No.
how do you manage the mindset of it as well? Because I think for somebody who's new to investing, especially in such a volatile economy that we're in right now, it's easy to look at our investment go down and think, oh my God, I need to pull out before it goes down even worse. How do you kind of brace yourself for that?
3 months ago, I woke up in the morning and I saw my 1.2 million pound investment is gone down to 300,000 pounds. How
Wow.
would you feel?
How did you
What?
feel about that?
Yeah, I started laughing. I sold two more properties. I got the money and I put more money in. My wife was going crazy. She said, "You are going crazy. Why are you selling the house to put money in the stock market when it's gone down?" I said, "You don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
You don't know what's going to happen." She was going crazy. She wanted a divorce. She said, "You don't know what's going." I said, "Don't worry. Just let me do what I have to do." The property market went up. The stock market went up, and my 1.2 million pound turned out
Yeah.
to be 3 million.
Wow. So you had to learn
It's the
to
knowledge. I
ride it
knew.
out. It's the knowledge.
Yeah, yeah, but I'm looking at the pattern, right? It's not just like that. You're looking at the pattern. I have a W at the bottom. It's telling me, look, in a few days' time, I'm going to start going up. Right now, I'm at the bottom trying to make people scared. So people sell out. And when the unprofessional people sell out, I'm buying.
Hmm.
They get out of market. They're panicking. Oh my God, it's going down. Market is crashing. I'm saying, yeah, it's crashing. Get out, get out. Right?
Yeah.
Us as a trained people, we know what we are doing. Is a W there. It's telling me we are about to go up. So I'm
Yeah.
putting my money exactly at the point where all of you are getting out and I'm getting in. When you are getting out, I'm actually getting in.
Which is your preferred industry to invest in? And I'm kind of generalizing this because I know a lot of people watching this, they may not be as financially savvy as you are. Would you say it's best to invest in Forex, crypto, property,
Again,
gold, or silver right now?
again, you use the word invest. You don't invest in forex. So let's put the forex aside. Let's
Yeah.
talk about the stock market, because we teach stock market, we teach crypto, we teach gold, we teach all of them, right? And also we teach forex. A forex trader is somebody who knows how to read the chart. When you can read the chart, is basically you can talk the language of the investment. So
Hmm.
my portfolio, for example, is divided in four parts. I don't have everything. I just understand now what Warren Buffett was saying all the time. He says, never put all your eggs in one basket. And
Yeah.
now I actually technically understand what he was saying. So I put 1/4 of my investment in the crypto market. That's the market which I can wake up in the morning and I made £1 million out of
Mhm.
£250, or I can wake up in the morning and it's literally gone zero. Now the money I'm putting in that crypto market is the money I'm willing to lose. So completely I already signed off from that money. When I put it in there, I said, here you are. I sacrifice that money to see what happens tomorrow. That's a very hard part. That's a very volatile market. Many people are scared to do that. But I don't mind to lose £286 if 6 months ago my £286 in 24 hours it went to £287,000. And then I turned all that to Bitcoin. And then Bitcoin went up. And suddenly all of them
Yeah.
together turn out to be £600,000 from £284. But you gotta know how to do all the stuff, right?
Yeah.
All my students, they know I do it literally in front of them. They can see exactly what I'm doing. Now, the other 1/4 of my investment is inside the stock market, a little more safer.
Yeah.
Then the other 1/4 is inside gold, and then the other 1/4 is inside whiskey. It used to be in property, but I had 22 property. Now I sold all of them, and I only have now two, uh,
Hmm.
because you only invest in property if you don't know any other way to invest. That's the simplest investment, safest investment, and the slowest return on investment. It's about 5% a year if
Yeah.
the market goes up. That's not including the money you have to pay for your mortgage, you have all the costs you have to pay and everything. Really, with property, if you sit down and do all the calculation, when you died, that property you paid for it, and the amount of tax your children have to pay for it, you basically just rented the place from government. You know, so I like it faster. I love to take risk, but
Yeah.
I know how to calculate the risk. I know how to manage the risk.
Yeah.
I never take the risk which I can't recuperate from it. The whiskey market, for example, is giving me 12% a year, and if I lose everything I have, still I have 1/4 of my money there, which I can use that money to regain again.
Yeah.
And the stock market is the only market I know people. They made over £4 million, lost all of it. They made again, lost all of it. They made again. Is it possible in any
Yeah.
market to make £4 million 4 times in your lifetime? No.
Yeah.
So
If you
why
had
not?
to summarize, what would be your top 3 tips for a successful investor?
Control your emotion. That's the hardest part. I can teach you a stock market in half an hour.
Hmm.
The hardest part is your emotion. Control your anger. Don't rush in. Educate yourself. Don't invest in a market you don't recognize, you don't understand. I was gonna go to crypto market straight away. I'm a trained forex trader. I went and I signed up to another course, £2,500 3 day, to update my knowledge for
Yeah.
crypto market. Because it's totally different. Now I have a course on Udemy as well, teaching the crypto market as well for people who they want to learn it.
Yeah.
So
So control
determination
your
is,
emotions is the
yeah,
number one
number
factor
one.
to,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And then educate yourself as well.
80% of success in financial market is your emotion. you know
Wow.
when I remember in 2018 when gold was going down and everybody was selling, I was buying.
Yeah.
I made a lot of money then. I paid my debt of them, but many people, they were selling. you know how
Just
does
had
it
a
start?
really
So I
great
can,
question coming from Naman. Naman, welcome to the stream. Super sad that you're here. He's just commented saying, what is the difference between stock and share? Which is a really great question.
I don't know the difference, because to me
Okay.
there is no difference. I just go and buy the stocks. A stock is the amount of stuff they have. The share is what they sell to you, so they can raise capital, so they can use to grow their company. you know
Yeah. What would you recommend to Naman to help him get educated about
It's
the
like asking a driving instructor, how do you fix the engine? The driving
yeah,
instructor doesn't know how to fix the engine, but he knows how to drive the car. I
right.
look at the chart, I decide based on that if this company is performing really well, I get in. That's it, really.
Amazing, amazing. Guys, if you have any more questions, drop them in the comment section below and we'll answer them for you. Naman, I also have invested in stocks and shares as well. And like what Ali said, the difference is that they're quite similar. Whichever, like, there's no particular preference. But I think if you do choose to invest in stocks or shares or both, you need to do what Ali said earlier, which was A,
Educate
control your
yourself.
emotions, and B, do your research. And three, I think look at your own individual sort of circumstances and look at how much risk.
Educate yourself. Educate yourself. Learn risk management. Do not invest in a company you don't recognize, you don't know. I
Yeah,
start laughing when people send me text messages, say, Ali, I just found this gold company and I bought some shares from them. What do you think is gonna happen? I don't know, because I wouldn't buy a stock from just the company down the road. Like, he said, but they are in my town. I said, I know they are in your town, but you don't buy a stock because they are in your town. you
yeah,
know, Educate yourself, control your emotion, and don't invest in the company or in any market which you don't understand it. Warren Buffett doesn't have no investment in crypto market, and he keeps saying it's bad. Why? Because he doesn't understand it. He's not at his age. My son understands it. He's 15 years old. My daughter, she's 9 years old. She's gonna be running a course teaching people how to create NFT. How cool is that?
wow, that is pretty
What?
cool.
Yeah, go and ask
I
Warren
think when I
Buffett.
was
Does he
9 years
understand
old, I was
NFT?
just playing outside, let alone building my own course. So that's pretty incredible. Ali,
Yeah.
where can people learn more about this stuff and where can people connect with you?
Well, if you search on social media, Ali Shahraki, I'm there. I'm pretty on all social media. I'm more active on Facebook, but you can find me on any social media.
Yeah,
Uh, we got free webinar. You can go and watch the free webinar. And you know what? The good thing, the reason people they like my course is because I don't allow just anybody in my courses. I sit down with them, I assess their situation, I tell them the hard work they have to do. But
Hmm.
I also do, I don't try to use technique to sell my course to them. I tell them what it is, and then I tell them, look, if you want to come in, even come in on the first day, right?
Yeah.
Sit on the first day there. At the end of the day, still I give you a refund if you think this is not for you, because I don't want the people money if this is not for them, because I want to see people success. What's the point of taking people money and then they are not determined enough to do this? Stock
Yeah.
market, investing, shares, all stuff is not for everybody. But
Yeah.
Ruhini, definitely is for me. 20 years ago, I said to myself, I want to retire at the age of 41. Monday last week, I done my last live lesson, and I said to everybody, I'm semi-retired. I'm going to be teaching live now every 4 months, and the rest of the 4 months of a year, I'm going to be spending with my kids because the money is coming in from the investment.
Amazing.
You
What a
know,
life.
that's how
Naman
you
just
want it to
coming with
be.
another question saying, what parameters are we looking for to learn about market/company?
That's a very general question. What do you mean by that?
If you could kind of
Because when
summarize like
you have a
what to,
fundamental analysis, you have a fundamental analysis, and you have a technical analysis. I don't go on. This is the thing. I went first 2009 to learn the stock market, and then my mentor was telling me I need to go and do research about the company, research about their vision and all this stuff. Do fundamental research. No, I
yeah.
didn't like it because I'm dyslexic. I find it very difficult to read too much things on a paper. So I went and I learned the best way, which is the technical analysis. Technical analysis, I don't need to go and find out about the company. I just need to look at the chart, and from the pattern, from the candles, and the way they are forming, from my indicator, I decide if I'm going to get in or get out. When for example, Bitcoin dropped, 2 hours before Elon Musk put the tweet out, everybody think it was a Elon Musk tweet, but he was very clever. He used that situation for his marketing to get more famous. Now, when you say
Yeah.
Bitcoin or you say Dogecoin, everybody remember, Elon Musk, right? So he became more famous because of that. But he used the situation 2 hours before he put the tweet out. I sold my Bitcoin because I saw a pattern there. I knew it was gonna drop. And then he put the tweet out, and then Bitcoin went down. And then when it
Mhm.
was going down, I was selling, and I was buying more asset. You know,
Yeah.
and when it was coming up again, I was making more profit.
I think, Naman, to answer your question as well, because I also do investing. So I think it's important for you to look at the company's vision that you're choosing to invest
No,
with.
the method we are using, we don't look at that at all,
Okay.
because we don't invest in an individual company, because it's not safe. Investing in individual company is not
Yeah.
safe. Because what if you wake up tomorrow morning and Amazon decided they're gonna go bankrupt?
I was just about to go on to that as well. So you
So
got
for
to
that
make sure that
reason, we
whatever
only
you
invest in
invest
the
in is
indices
kind of
and
aligned with you.
specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you have to make sure whatever you choose to invest in is definitely aligned with you. And speaking of not investing in one particular company, because that is basically putting in your eggs in one basket, talk to us about the FTSE 500 and the S&P market, index market, that kind of thing.
Yeah. So S&P 500, is a good market. I can't say it's a good market because then count as financial advice. I need to have my chart in front of me, and I need to see people individual situation. And
Yeah.
I'm not financial advisor. I don't give people financial advice. They have to go to financial advisor to check their situation, and then they can go and invest on that. Yes, I do invest in a global firm as my long-term ISA investment. That's when I don't need my money anymore, and I want to put it in my ISA. Then I put it in a global market. I put in a
Yeah.
whole global market. So if the whole world is growing, my money is growing with it. S&P 500, as you mentioned, is one of the indices. Not all of them, is one of the indices, and is the best of the 500 best companies in the USA. They are all in there. So if all of them are growing, S&P 500 is growing. And if you have a piece of pie, then your pie is growing as well.
Yeah.
Again, I use that as part of my long-term investment. So to grow more further, like I put in my ISA, or I put it on my long-term investment.
Yeah. He's also just commented saying, what about global firms like
I answered that
Rolls?
one, yeah. You see, Rolls Royce is part of that. I don't go and just invest in Rolls Royce. I never ever. It makes me laugh when people say, "Did you buy some shares of Tesla?" No, but I like Elon Musk. I don't care. I love
Mhm.
Elon Musk, right? But I don't go and buy Tesla because what if Tesla goes down?
Yeah. So you'd like to, can you explain a bit about that? Because each continent that I'm aware of, it has its own
Yeah,
group of really successful top tier
yeah,
companies that you can choose to invest in.
yeah,
So rather than investing in one particular company that's doing
yeah,
very, very well, there's actually an option where you can invest all of them and spread your
yeah.
investment, isn't there?
Yeah, yeah. And that is more safer because you see that basket, the people who they create that basket, like Jack Bogle was one of them who created this basket. They make sure the companies who they are in this basket, they are profitable. Now that is
Right.
not for me to say is 100% profitable or 100% guaranteed, because nobody can say to you nothing is guaranteed. Life is not guaranteed. Me being here talking in the next minute is not guaranteed, but
Yeah.
they are more safer than anything else. But because those people, they do their check and they make sure they only keep high performing companies in those basket, and we invest inside those basket. We don't just go and buy individual, like, share from a company, because what if it close down,
Mm.
you know
Amazing. Guys, I'll definitely recommend connecting with Ali and definitely take a look into his course as well, because it is super, super insightful. And I think, especially in today's market, you need to diversify your income. If you haven't got
the thing
multiple
is,
income,
Rohini, it's impossible for anybody to become financially free if they
mm,
thinking by just working hard or longer hours they're gonna become financially free.
it's not the way.
2014 is impossible. 2014, somebody said to me, Ali, for you to become financially free, you need to work longer hours, right? So I was a driving instructor. I was working 20 hours, like 18 hours a day, right? I managed to make £7,000 in 1 month as a driving instructor, making £7,000 in 1 month. That's a lot of money. Imagine how much hours I had to work, £20 hours to be able to make that money, right?
Yeah.
And then my car got damaged. But guess what happened? After 3 months of working hard like that, I had to go to operation, do back operation for 1 year. I couldn't go to work. So whatever money I made from working hard like that, I had to spend on my family in that 1 year I was off. And that 1 year gave me time to sit down and read book, to find
Yeah.
out what kind of job can I do so it doesn't require me to be there, so
Mm,
I can make money while I'm not there. So I don't exchange my time with money. And guess what? The only job which you can earn money while you are not there is when you send your money go to work. And that's what we call smart working. And that's investing. And also forex as well, because forex, when I find a trade, I get in, I close my laptop, I come back in the afternoon, I collect profit. During
mm,
that time I can go and do whatever I want.
yeah.
Right? My day start, I wake up at 11 o'clock, at 2:30, but it wasn't like this all the time, right? For the last 10 years I had to do a lot of work, a lot of learning. I
Mm,
wake up 11:30, I go and do my meditation exercise. At 2:30 I'm by the computer checking it for 15 minutes. If it's there, I put in. If it's not there, I don't put it in. Close the laptop until 4 o'clock with my son, because I home educate him. And then 4 o'clock I'm cooking for my kids because I love cooking for them. And then we have some lunch or some dinner, whatever it is, and that's it. That's my day. Do
that is a
some
great
learning.
routine. Ali, thank you so much for joining us today. And guys, I definitely recommend connecting with Ali because you will learn so, so much from him. Guys, we're going to wrap it up here. Thank you so much for joining
Thank
us.
you.
Do share this out with people as well, because you never know who is going to find value from this. You never know who needs this information right now. So do share this out on your news feeds and tag people in it as well. Really appreciate you guys joining here. And Ali, thank you so much for joining us as well.
Thank you, Rohini.
Bye,
Thank you
guys.
very much.
Have an
Appreciate it.
amazing evening.
Thank you.